And I just want to talk a little bit about cl&p's response. You know, the mayor and I have been in extreme contact, direct contact with anybody that would be willing to talk to us from cl&p. Our liaison, lovely lady, unfortunately I believe that she also is not getting the right information, and she's also not being communicated to the extent that we're not being communicated with. This afternoon at 1 o'clock, after 2 days of promising crews, we got two crews. Two crews came into town. We immediately shifted our resources to team up with them so we could be extremely effective in opening up roads. The two crews showed up. We met over at Rogers Park. We sent one out to Montville. They get up there, they see it's three-phase power. They put a call into cl&p. 2 hours later, nobody calls us back. I have 10 pieces of equipment, 12 people there, plus one of the crews. No call back from cl&p. We made a decision to relocate them, go up to Apple Blossom. We all shoot up to Apple Blossom, dead-end road, residents can't get out. We show up, we're surprised. 2 residents on a ladder trying to cut a tree that actually is energized lines, which scares the heck out of us all. We show up, they spent 1 hour trying to contact their supervisor at cl&p to get authorization to work on a single phase line. This is the frustration that I've been dealing with in the last 2 days. The lack of communication, the lack of supervision, the lack of guidance. The crew that came in from Georgia, they'd do anything for us, but they were not authorized to work on these lines without contacting cl&p. So I'm going to tell you something. If I was handling your resources that way, I would expect you to fire me immediately. It is absolutely outrageous to think that you can have that kind of equipment out there and that kind of manpower, and we lost 4 hours today waiting for a phone call back from cl&p. I've been with 3 radio stations today. I've been with 2 TV stations today. They all witnessed what I saw today, and they could not believe it. And understand this, these crews were only there to basically de-energize the line, allow us to cut the tree, and then we left. They're not there to do any restoration work. So this frustration and the aggravation now has to go into a restoration crew. I got to have restoration crews come in and get into those same locations and try to get these power lines back up. So I'm going to tell you, if you want to do anything for your residents, get on the phone, try to contact anybody that's willing to listen about cl&p's response. It is an absolute shame that anybody would manage resources this way, and I'm beyond frustrated by it. You know, Public Works has given 100%. Last storm, the only way we were really effective was when we teamed up our people with cl&p. We have a lot of good people, we have a lot of great resources, we have some strong equipment, we could be very effective, but not when we're waiting 2 hours and nobody calls us back about being able to work on a power line. It is just ridiculous to think that that's happening in today's society with all the technology that we have and the communication systems that we all carry right on our sides. So having said that, I just want to end by saying I want to thank my entire Public Works staff.